We about to play 2K. Brutalsim, step back J. Kobe got that clutch, throw it up, that's game. I'm going through the lane, Russell West.
What up? It's your boy. You done know Brutalsim on the scene, wicked and me with a next video for y'all, man. So I'm gonna do this video live, man. A bunch of people asking your boy, Brute, what's the best build for a slasher? Why is the slasher so effective, man? How do you get so much buckets? Cause y'all be seeing me on my streams, man. If y'all don't see me on my streams, what y'all doing, man? My slasher, the offense, the O starts from my slasher because I like the ball. I'm one of those slashers that like the ball in my hand and I like to create for my teammates, right? So, and I like to get bodies. So I'm gonna drop some knowledge, drop some secrets for y'all when it comes to y'all being effective and really dangerous with your slashers, man. Because I'm not gonna, I'm sorry, man. I'm not gonna be humble, man. I'm probably one of the best slasher builds in the community, straight up, and one of the best slasher players in general, man. I gotta call it. I gotta be 100, man. So let's get straight to it, man. First thing first with your build, all right? Now, it's very important that you know something about building slashers. Cause shout out to my boy Kel, hit him up, man. He had a slasher that was skinny looking, starving, looking like he starves himself. His shoulder bones was showing, and he was getting hella bodies, man. I was like, Kel, what? This dude's skinny. He said, yeah, man, I get hella bodies, bro. It doesn't affect getting bodies at all. So I do not suggest that people go heavy with slasher builds in NBA 2K18 because it's not important. I know you think you'll get more bodies, but you don't. I'm sorry, going too heavy makes your slasher a little sluggish and easier to defend to be 100 with y'all, man, right? So I suggest going with slasher builds. Now I got two slashers. I got a pure slasher that's 215 pounds. I created because that's my natural weight, that's my natural height, so it's pretty much to mirror my real life build. And I got one, this one is 6'9", who is 220 pounds, man. So my recommended weight is anywhere from 205 to 220 pounds, man, because you don't need to be big at all with slashers, but you still need a little body, you know what I mean, to help you out on defense. And the length helps as well. I don't suggest you going with small players in this game as well, although you might want to do it for fun. But 6'6" to 6'9" is what I recommend for slasher. 210 to 220 pounds, man, right? The next thing you need to know with slashers, man, is you got to always max out the arms. Do not compromise on the arm length, because maxing out your arms definitely helps with you dunking, the dunk success. It helps on defense. It helps with your rebounding, right? And it helps with your interception as well, man. So the arm length is always a plus, and I don't think it affects my shooting, man. I'll be like, the other day, man, I was playing. I was like, yo, I could shoot threes. They were like, yeah, all right, cool. I came, knocked 4 threes back to back, not missing. I'm like, yeah, I could shoot threes. I just choose not to, man. I prefer to get bodies. So the arm length does not affect your shooting, especially with these builds I got here. With a pure slasher build, is could actually bang threes, and the shot creating slasher that I got here as well, with slasher first, of course, is banging threes. I'm hitting step back threes and stuff like that with this build. The next thing you need to know when beating people, man, speed boosting does not matter for slashers. I'm sorry. A lot of people keep asking me, can your slasher speed boost? No, it can't. But I dare you to try to stop me. I'm sorry. Because the contact dunk is really effective when someone's stuck to your hip. And in this game, it's so easy to get people stuck on your hip, man. It's ridiculous, to be quite honest, right? Now, a few things I like to use. That I can't use right now is one is the jab step. Of course, when you catch the ball anywhere around this area, the 3-point line, and you're one-on-one, hit them a little jab by tapping the right stick in a direction. It's that simple. Hit them a jab or two and see what the defender is doing. Now, if the defender bites, You could fake one direction and go the next, right? It's impossible to stop the jab step, let me tell you all straight up. It's really overpowered in this game, right? Hit him a jab. If he bites, alright, cool. You hit him a jab in the same direction again, then you move to the opposite direction. That's how I use my jab. The next thing, if you hit him one and you don't move, you know this time, you hit him a jab and you move, right? Alright, so I never really move on the first jab. Of course, the first one is a test. Or you could hit one, like, let's say you hit a jab to the left and you do a spin move in the opposite direction, right? So these jab moves are so effective in this game. I suggest, I'm surprised, man. My bad. I'm surprised a lot of people don't use the jab steps in this game. The next thing I want to suggest that you learn how to use the pro stick. The pro stick is the most important weapon in this game, especially for someone who likes getting bodies, because I'm going to explain it to y'all real quick, right? Let's say a defender is coming from here, right, where I'm standing, and I'm driving from this direction. Now, when the defender comes, you don't have to dunk. If you want to finish with, let's finish with the left hand right there. That's going to be buckets, because now you're going to be using the rim as protection, and you're going to go to the opposite side, which is going to make it much more difficult for the defender to block you. Now, if you're a slasher, of course you want bodies, man. Now, you're driving here, no matter what hand you got on. Let's say you got it on this hand. When you drive, put it on the left hand. Put it on the left hand. Now, I wouldn't suggest you equip that dunk. I'm going to show you all the best dunks to equip, right? So just put it on the left hand, right? It's going to make it extremely difficult for the defender to stop you. Now, and I just basically telling y'all, put it on the opposite side of the defender. Always attempt the dunk, all right, with you hitting the right stick on the opposite side of the defender. Now, let me get in this controller setting real quick. Don't forget, I always recommend this. I forgot to start off the video with this. Make sure and change the pro stick orientation in the controller setting to absolute. This will give you a lot more control over your player, because no matter what direction you're facing, no matter what direction, doesn't matter. Left will be left, the right will be right. So if I want to do a simple crossover, opposite hand, I ain't got to figure out where my player is facing. I just hit the opposite, just tap the right stick to the opposite hand. Simple. Now, if I'm driving, I want to do a reverse layup, I just gotta tap it towards the baseline. It's very simple, right? I gotta tap it to the left. So if it's in my if I'm driving on the right side, I just gotta tap the right stick to the right, and I'm gonna do a reverse layup. So I got full control over my players. If I want to do a reverse dunk, hopefully I got something equipped and I won't embarrass myself. It's the same thing, right? Just tap, and he did a 360 instead. As I was saying, I probably ain't got none equipped, right? I'm just tapping. Yeah, there we go, right? While driving the baseline, hold down the toggle button and tap the right stick to the right. I'm going to do a reverse dunk, right? It's that simple. If you want to do a teardropper, no matter what direction you're driving in, let's say I'm driving from an angle here, I just got to pull on the right stick, teardropper. So make sure and learn the toe stick, the pro stick, my bad. Change the pro stick orientation to absolute. This is a pro tip that y'all should already know, that I keep posting in my videos religiously, because this is what separates you from your opponents, man. It's that simple, right? I am unstoppable full court wise, man. There's a few moves I like to use in the full court, right? And hopefully I could pick up enough speed to use them right here, right? Now let's say the defender is here, right? Let's say the defender is here. Now the defender, if I see a defender here and I'm driving, I'm trying to get a body, because you could carry someone in from here. But because I don't have full access to the full court, I'm going to just use the defender here, right? I hope y'all understand that, right? Let's say a cone is here and that's the defender, right? There's a few moves I like to use. Coming on the fast break, right? I like to use the behind the back, and I'm going to show y'all the dribbling moves soon enough. I'm going to go to my player lab and show you all the dribble moves that I use to get by people. Coming on the fast break, I'm unstoppable, because there are a few moves I like to use. Once again, now that's the defender. I like to use the behind the back, right? And I usually do it before that, to be quite honest. Same thing on next side, behind the back, like this. From, you see that distance? Now you're gonna get by your defender every time. Simple behind the back. Simple behind the back. Just right before you approach him, do a behind the back. You're gonna get by him, because All slasher builds, I think, have the ankle breaker badge, and even the bronze freezes them and even snaps a few ankles, man. Right? So the behind the back is one of my go-to moves on fast break, of course. Yeah, that's the shot creator in me right there. The next move I like to use is the through the leg, which is, of course, tap the right stick diagonal, and the behind the back right there. That move right there gets you a lot of space. It gets them going in one direction, right? That move right there, that through the leg behind the back on the fast break, beast, 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 beast. I love using that move, man. Right? And the next one is a lot more simple. Oh, there we go. That double crossover right there. That double crossover. Now, of course, once a pro stick orientation is changed, you just gotta tap to the opposite hand and tap it back real quick. Right there. That move right there is really effective. This is the last one I like to use right here. Is the crossover behind the back, right? That's just a little something extra that shouldn't have been out there. Alright, so because I don't have enough space, I can't really pull it off effectively. The crossover behind the back. Right? See, I got a pause there. I like to use the crossover behind the back right there to get by the defenders as well, man. Right? This to me is one of the best size ups because it sets up the defender, then you could just sprint out of it. This one right here. Now I just sprint. That's all I do. I don't do nothing else. I don't got time for all these extra moves. Just push up the right stick, then I go moving. Alright? Depend on how the defender is. That's all I do. Push up the right stick, then I start going. That's it, bro. That's all. That's all. This size up, then I start going. Right? And I like with this size up, you could actually go both directions. Then I start going. You know what I mean? It gives you a nice little speed boost type. So let's say the defender, right? It's so easy to me, right? I size him up right here. Then I go this way. I know the defender is gonna be on my right side, right? I know he's gonna be on my right side. So all I do is hold on that turbo button to get this contact dunk, and I'll push the right stick to the left side because the defender is already on my right side. So let's do it again. He's on that side and I'm just going like this. And he's gonna do something fancy unnecessarily, man, because I got that dumb donkey quick, which I'm gonna tell you all to take off. Size up, he's on my right side, I'm going like this, bro. Alright, put it on my right hand. He's on the left side, my bad. I'm going like that and put it on my right hand. It's that simple, bro. Alright, this size up to me, one of the most effective moves right now for me and my slasher. I abuse it and I always get by my defender, man. Right? So those are little tricks I like to use to get past my player. And of course, as I suggested early, the jab step is really unstoppable, man. Right? As far as posters, right? And this is going to be a long video that I might have to chop up, by the way. As far as posterizers and contact dunks, it's very dangerous to dunk when you're in a sandwich situation, which means you're in the middle of two players. When you beat a player, man, a lot of time, if you craft it like me, you beat players and people are behind you trailing. And there is a defender waiting in the front. Now, I suggest when that happens, pause a little bit. Just pause. They're going to jump. They're going to jump. Guaranteed they're going to jump. Because he already got beat. He's mad. Now, he's trying to get his chase down right here. Now, the next dude think you're coming for a contact dunk. Just pause. Because it's very dangerous. Now, you're going to get a few being reckless and trying to get their posterizer. Of course, I do it sometimes just to see, just to try it, man. Playing with the slasher is risky when trying a lot of contact dunks, man. All right? You could get blocked, snagged, or you're going to get a body. But I notice when I get blocked a lot, is either there's a rim protector, because I usually ask, is that a rim protector? If not, it's the dude coming from the back. So you gotta pause, fake him out, then go up, then go up, right? So it's very dangerous being in a sandwich situation. But any other time, one-on-one, they're done. One-on-one, they're done. Because if you beat one dude, right? If you beat one dude and he's behind you, all you gotta do is a simple push the right stick towards the basket to pull off a safe two-hand dunk. Hopefully you don't have the risky two-hand dunks like I like to equip sometimes, right? And you're gonna pull off some nice dunks. Simple, safe, and get you those buckets. You see, I got that equipped. That two-hand dunk right there is risky as hell. I ain't gonna fret, right? So I got a few risky dunks, which I'm going to show you all the safe one versus the risky one very soon, of course. But it's very simple to get by people and get buckets in this game, right? Now, let me show y'all the must-have badges when playing with the slasher. Now, I'm a grindhead, man. Y'all already know that. If y'all been on this channel, y'all know all my players, I really try to get all my badges maxed out. Now, these are the must-have badges right here for the slasher. Relentless Finisher, I suggest you get this. Y'all already see the N1s, the amount of N1s I get with this badge, right? Now, with this badge and this, the Acrobat, I'm getting N1s like crazy, because one thing I do, right? A lot of people don't know. I don't see a lot of people do it with slashers, because a lot of people just think posterizers. When I'm attempting a posterizer and I see a layup animations, what I do is I double jolt the stick, the right stick, so I could do an acrobat layup. Now, it's either, a lot of people say, man, how you get all these N1s? Man, how you doing this, bro? Because you will actually see me show the ball, right? Pull it back down, because I show the ball when going for that contact down ball. When I see it's a layup, I pull the ball back down by pulling the right stick to the opposite direction, right? Literally pulling down the right stick. Then I push back the right stick up, and then he's gonna attempt it. Now, once you got this badge up there, and I'm getting it Hall of Fame with my pure slasher, which gonna make my dude extremely dangerous. He's already dangerous, by the way. I'm excited. Sorry. Relentless Finisher and Acrobat. These are the badges that makes you unstoppable. Facts. And with the one-man fast break, the boost you get from this, so imagine you getting a rebound and starting this break, bro. Ain't no one could stop you with these badges right here. Of course, the posterizer is a must. This goes without. The only badge on this panel right here is Lob City Finisher, man. To be honest, this is not a must-have. You don't have to go for this badge. Eventually, you won't get it. Of course, you're a slasher. You like catching these, but these four right here, these three is the most important, and of course the posterizer goes without saying, is very important as well, right? This is the next badge right here. I suggest you all get as quick as possible. Teardroppers. A lot of people don't use them, but this could be really cheese if you know how to pull it off. All right, and it could piss people off. It's annoyingly good in this game, right? Of course, glue hands is good. You need to be able to catch the ball with the slasher. No, you know, there is no compromising on that. Quick reflexes a must-have. Of course, free throw ace, because you won't be at the line a lot, so you won't get this badge go real fast, to be quite honest. Put back king, not so much. Difficult shots, not so much. Tireless scorer is a very good badge to get. Not pick and roller, not mid-range deadeye, but you're gonna get that most likely. Chase down artist, not so much. Defensive stopper is a must with all builds, man. Anything that help you with your defense is a must-have in this game. Up and under, not so much. You ain't gotta really worry about that. Post-spin technician is a good badge for slashers as well, man. Y'all need to get this. Ankle breaker, this is the badge I love, man. I love this badge. Bronze, it stuns you. Bronze, it stuns you. This is something that makes my slasher so effective. It literally stuns defenders. It stuns lockdowns. Can you believe that, 2K? Alright. Okay, don't patch it, please. Okay, so this badge is a must-have as well, and of course you're gonna have these as you go along. So yeah, clutch performer is, yeah, once you get to this one, you're nice. Alright, so I'm about to show you all some of my most effective moves that I used to get by people and get these buckets, or just to put them in a really compromising position so I could do whatever I want, man. So let's get into the dribble moves real quick. So the moving crossover, I use Pro 3, man. Very effective, full court, unstoppable. Doing a simple crossover, a simple double crossover will get you wide open, man. Moving behind the back, you all already know, man. Pro 6, a lot of people use it. This literally stuns the defender. Once again, in the open court, dangerous move to use with your slashers. The moving spin, I don't use this move a lot, man. So let me know, man. I don't really see any need to use it, so I really don't use it. Moving hesitation Pro 3, Allen Iverson rhythm dribble. This is the next move I really abuse in one-on-one situations, in half-court situations as well. You could literally do this move and boost out of it, like just literally just press sprint and sprint out of it, and it creates a lot of space between you and the defender at all times, man. Size up package, don't use that really. Normal, don't use that, but I do use this size up crossover with Allen Iverson, man. This is one y'all need to probably try out if you got slasher as well. Jamal Crawford, a lot of people use this size up between the leg combo. I do as well, because it definitely helps create a lot of space. And Jamal Crawford, of course, double behind the back size up, I use that as well, man. Let's get into what y'all came for, the dunks and the layups. So I got the Euro Specialist equipped with my slasher. Now this is something I don't suggest y'all do, man, but I had it equipped when I was grinding out my player to get the badge for Acrobat, right? So really the one I suggest that y'all give a try is, where is it at? The Explosive. Definitely give the Explosive a chance. This is by far the most effective for me personally when I'm using my slasher. I recommend y'all try this. Now I do use the LeBron James and Vince Carter dunk packages. I don't even know why I got this twice. As y'all see, these are the only dunk packages, of course, with the lean slam. So right now, the only two dunk packages I'm running with is the LeBron and the Vince Carter. But this must I'll say, I do not recommend y'all using these dunk packages to be safe. If y'all want some safer dunk packages, let me help you all out real quick, man. All right, go back on Explosive. Right. Now, some of the dunk packages I definitely recommend is Baseline Cheese. This Baseline Cheese right here, equip it. It's win-win, guaranteed. If you don't have that in there, you're risking your life. Alright. Straight arms, where the straight arms right now. Right. This good dunk to have as well. You could have a lot of control over this dunk. It gives you a quick takeoff, as you all see right there. So that straight arm tomahawk, you should definitely think of equipping that dunk package as well. Next one is the LeBron dunk. The LeBron dunk right here, man. Here it is, the sidearm. Now these are the dunk packages you could actually control, right? So if a defender is on one side, all you gotta do is push the right stick to the opposite side, and it's gonna pull off these dunks. Now these are the dunk package for you to just go crazy. But I think I equipped the LeBron and the Vince Carter when I was capturing clips, so I could do the montage that is up now, man. So these are the safest dunk packages I recommend for y'all to actually use on your slasher. Remember, man, the baseline reverse, and you could also switch it up with a baseline reverse off too. Where is it at? You have the baseline reverse off too. I probably got it on. Oh, there it is. That one right here and this. These are the two cheese baseline one, which man, it's so rare for you to get blocked with this. Like, it literally stuns you every time you get blocked, which it don't happen too often, man. So these are the dunk packages I recommend. I recommend in park dunks unless you just really just want to wild out in the park and don't really care about getting blocked, man. Which sometimes I just feel like doing, man. Now, if y'all play with me, y'all know I'm a very high free throw. My percentage is really high. and I use free throw 28. This was a default, and I find this works best for me. I get a lot of, you know, I just get in the 90s constantly. Dribble pull up, I use athletic 7 for no reason, just because I like how it looks. Lance Stevenson, I use the spin jumper on him, and I actually use this move with this player because this is a shot creator slasher, shot creating slasher. So these jumpers are really effective. Steph Curry in the hop jumper as well. These I didn't really do anything with this fade 7, hook 1. Like, I didn't touch this, man. Post hook. So below that, I don't care about that. And the custom jump shot, I think this is already on my channel. I would have to check that out. If it isn't, I'm probably gonna do a video with this one because I'm banging threes with this build, with this custom jump shot, man. So that's all I got for y'all with the moves, right? So those are all my tips, man. Hopefully this video help y'all out, y'all. I ain't gonna front, man. I done said this video gonna be too long as it is. I'm gonna have to chop it up a little bit, right? So go back over the video. I got a lot of hints to get by people, of course. The important badges, what else I covered? The builds, how to build your player, tips and tricks, how to just get by, how to dunk the pro stick, controller setting, go over this controller setting. This is so important to a slasher. It's ridiculous. Make sure and change your pro stick orientation to absolute. What else I got in here? Full court moves to get past people, half court moves, size ups, most dangerous. Yeah, I think I covered everything, man. So hopefully this video help y'all out. Make sure if it does, like the video, share the video, man, and subscribe. I'm going to be dropping a few more of these videos. I think I could put out one for the lockdown. I could put out a few for the bigs and point guards and stuff like that. So I got y'all, man. So you already know your boy Sim. If you're first time to my channel, make sure like the video, share the video, hit your boy a subscribe. If it's not your first time, like the video, share the video. You never know who's gonna help. Your boy Sim, one love, respect. Bless up.